Would you like to sleep soundly every night and awaken feeling genuinely renewed, invigorated, and prepared to face the day? If so, stay still, because what I'm going to tell you could ruin your evening. Today, we're going to explore 7 potent foods that can significantly enhance your sleep quality, and I promise you the outcomes may surprise you. Let's begin with a typical but annoying situation. Your brain won't stop working. So you go to bed hoping for rest. You turn, toss and gaze up at the ceiling. Or worse, you fall asleep, only to wake up at 2 in the morning, wide-eyed and unable to drift back into slumber. Does that sound familiar? You're not only exhausted after nights like these. Your health gradually weakens, especially as the years go by. Many people are unaware that around the age of 50, sleep problems become increasingly common. Your circadian rhythm, your body's internal clock, begins to shift. The instinctive cues that used to guide your sleep start to fade. Here's the good news. Nature already gave us the tools. Powerful, natural, safe, real foods that interact with your nervous system and help you return to restorative sleep. No chemicals. No lab-made medicines. Just long-lasting change. People who incorporate these foods into their routines often report brighter mornings, deeper rest, and less tossing and turning. Their bodies seem to remember how to rest again. And if you're currently using sleep aids to make it through the night, this might be your chance to finally stop. So, make sure you're subscribed if better sleep is your goal. Now let's move on to the first food that could make your nights better. Food. 1. Bananas. The underestimated sleep booster. The humble banana might be the natural sleep aid you've been missing. Why? It contains 3 powerful nutrients: potassium, vitamin B6, and magnesium. Potassium and magnesium help your muscles relax, signaling your body that it's time to release the tension of the day. Vitamin B6 is essential in converting tryptophan into serotonin, the feel-good neurotransmitter that elevates your mood and promotes calm. Later, serotonin becomes melatonin, the hormone that tells your brain it's time to sleep. Let's consider Rosa, a 65-year-old woman with restless legs and frequent night wakings. About an hour before bed, she starts eating a ripe banana, one with brown spots. Within days, her twitching stops. Her sleep becomes deeper and more consistent. After adding other foods from this list, she stops looking at the clock at 3 a.m. Want to amplify the effect? Try a warm oat milk banana pudding. It's both comforting and nutritious. Even greener bananas can help thanks to their resistant starch, which supports gut bacteria, some of which are linked to sleep regulation. Remember, bananas don't knock you out like sleeping pills. They help your brain remember how to naturally fall asleep again. Food. 2. Almonds. The silent protectors of sleep. Almonds may seem like a crunchy, high-protein snack, but they're much more than that. Rich in magnesium, they help turn off your nervous system and reduce physical stress. Almonds also help regulate cortisol, the main stress hormone. Ever lie awake at night replaying stressful thoughts? That could be elevated cortisol, and almonds may help bring it down. They also contain vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that fights chronic inflammation, and healthy fats that regulate blood sugar overnight. Waking up hungry or anxious at 2 a.m.? Low blood sugar could be the culprit. Almonds help maintain steady energy levels. Eat a small handful an hour before bed. Soaking them in water reduces anti-nutrients and improves absorption. For something more soothing, make almond milk at home. Blend soaked almonds with warm water and a touch of cinnamon. But before we go further, let's address a silent sleep disruptor, decaf coffee. Many people believe decaf is safe at night, but here's the truth. Decaf still contains 3 to 10% of the original caffeine. For sensitive people, that's enough to cause problems. Some decaf methods even use chemical solvents that may disrupt neurotransmitters responsible for your sleep-wake cycle. And here's another twist. The taste and smell of coffee alone may stimulate alertness. Even if caffeine content is low, your brain can associate the scent with wake-up mode. The result? Disrupted deep sleep. Instead of decaf, try a warm herbal tea like chamomile. Later in this video, I'll show you a powerful way to prepare it for maximum effect. Food. 3. Cherries. The sleep reset in ruby. Red, they're sweet. They're small. And most people have no idea how powerful they are for sleep. Cherries, especially tart cherries, are one of the few natural sources of melatonin, the key hormone your brain releases to tell your body it's time to sleep. In a perfect world, your body makes melatonin on its own every evening. But let's be real, life happens. Stress, age, late-night screens, irregular sleep schedules, they all interrupt that natural production. That's where cherries come in. Eating just 10-15 cherries, fresh or frozen, about an hour before bed, can help reset your internal clock and bring back a healthy sleep rhythm. And that's just the beginning. Cherries are also full of anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that fight inflammation, especially in the brain. Think of them as a cleanup crew that works overnight to remove stress and toxins so you wake up clear-headed and calm. Ever woken up stiff, foggy, or achy? That's often a sign you're not getting enough deep sleep, the kind where your body heals and your mind restores. Cherries help you enter that phase more easily. Bonus: when the seasons change and daylight hours shift, your melatonin cycle can fall out of balance. Cherries act as an anchor, keeping your sleep on track no matter what's happening outside. Important tip: always choose fresh or frozen cherries, not dried. Dried cherries often contain added sugar, which can spike your energy and disturb your body's natural wind-down process. You can eat cherries on their own, blend them into a smoothie with almond or oat milk, or use them as a light bedtime snack. They're simple, delicious, and backed by science. Food. 4. Kiwi, the green protector of sleep. It's small. It's fuzzy. It's green on the inside. And it might just become your new best friend at night. Kiwi may look like just another tropical fruit, but it's actually one of the most scientifically proven sleep boosters in the world. Especially in New Zealand, its native home, studies have shown that eating 1-2 kiwis before bed significantly improves both sleep duration and quality. Why? Because kiwi is rich in serotonin, a brain chemical critical for mood balance and sleep regulation. Serotonin is also the direct precursor to melatonin, the hormone that signals your body it's time to sleep. Simply put, kiwi sets the stage for deep rest. But that's not all. Kiwi also contains strong antioxidants like vitamin C and vitamin E, which fight oxidative stress, a hidden source of poor sleep, brain fog, and mental fatigue. Have you ever woken up confused, unfocused, or just off? Oxidative stress could be the reason, and kiwi helps fight it from the inside out. Here's something even more surprising. You can eat the skin of the kiwi. It has more fiber and antioxidants than the flesh itself. Just wash it well and gently. Brush off the fuzz. That extra fiber supports gut health, another secret to better sleep. Want a simple combo? Eat 1 kiwi and half a banana about an hour before bed. The tryptophan from the banana and the serotonin from the kiwi work together to boost melatonin production, naturally. Or make a creamy nighttime smoothie with kiwi, banana, and warm oat milk. It's sweet, soothing, and deeply relaxing. Kiwi, isn't just a sleep food, it can also reduce anxiety, ease irritability, and help with muscle recovery. For something so small, it packs a serious punch. Food. 5. Sauerkraut, the surprising, fermented. Sleep aid, yes, you read that right. Sauerkraut, fermented cabbage, can be a powerful sleep booster, but only if you use it properly. Why? Because sauerkraut is rich in probiotics, beneficial bacteria that support gut health, and your gut is deeply connected to your brain and nervous system, especially when it comes to sleep. But be careful. Sauerkraut can backfire if you combine it with the wrong foods. For example, eating it with wine, chocolate, or heavy meats can create chemical imbalances in your digestion and neurotransmitters, leading to restlessness or even insomnia. To get the most benefit, eat 2 to 3 tablespoons of sauerkraut at least 2 hours before bed. Pair it with a healthy complex carb like oats or brown rice. Avoid mixing it with heavy, processed, or greasy meals. These combinations can slow digestion, cause bloating, and interfere with your ability to fall asleep. Also, listen to your body. If sauerkraut causes face flushing, itchy skin, headaches, or nighttime body heat, it may be a sign of histamine sensitivity, and it might not be the right sleep food for you. Want to make your own? It's easier than you think. Slice cabbage into thin strips, massage it with sea salt, and let it ferment in a clean glass jar for about a week. When buying pre-made versions, look for raw, unpasteurized sauerkraut, since pasteurization kills the beneficial bacteria. One final note: sauerkraut is rich in vitamin C, which lowers cortisol, your main stress hormone. Lower cortisol seeks deeper sleep. But if you're taking iron supplements, be cautious. Vitamin C increases iron absorption, and excess iron can reduce melatonin levels. So keep your sauerkraut simple, natural, and separate from supplements. You might just find that this strange, sour little food helps your brain, your nerves, and your sleep. Food 6. Chamomile. The ancient herbal sleep healer. Chamomile is perhaps the most well-known herbal tea in the world, and for good reason. Since ancient times, it's been used as a symbol of peace, a gentle, natural remedy for anxiety and sleeplessness. But here's the part most people miss. Chamomile only works when it's prepared properly. If you simply dip a tea bag into boiling water for a minute, you're likely making a weak, ineffective drink. What gives chamomile its real power is a compound called apigenin. This flavonoid binds to specific receptors in your brain, producing a calming anti-anxiety effect similar to some medications, but without side effects. To unlock this power, you need to brew it right. Instead of cheap tea bags, use dried whole chamomile flowers. Steep them in just boiled water for at least 10 minutes, keeping the cup covered. Use 1–2 teaspoons per cup. For even more relaxation, combine chamomile with lemon balm, passion flower, or a spoonful of raw honey, which also has mild sedative properties. Drink this infusion 30 to 45 minutes before bed. Not only will it relax your nervous system, but over time, it can become a ritual your brain starts to recognize, a signal that it's time to unwind. And here's a pro tip: the temperature matters. Let the boiling water cool slightly before pouring. Aim for around 80–90 degrees C, 175 degrees F. This protects apigenin from being destroyed by heat. Also use ceramic or glass mugs, not metal, which can affect the active compounds. By consistently drinking chamomile tea prepared properly, you create a powerful association in your brain. The aroma, the warmth, the quiet moment, all of it becomes a cue for rest. And soon you may find yourself falling asleep easily, naturally, and deeply, just the way nature intended. Food 7. Oatmeal. More than just a breakfast staple, We often think of oatmeal as a morning food, warm, hearty, and comforting. But surprisingly, maybe exactly what your body needs before bed. Oatmeal is one of the world's most underrated sleep aids. When eaten at the right time and with the right ingredients, it can calm your nervous system, balance your blood sugar, and gently guide your body into a state of rest. Why does it work? It comes down to three key components: magnesium, zinc, and slow-digesting carbohydrates. Magnesium helps lower your heart rate, relax your muscles, and quiet your brain. Zinc is essential for the production of melatonin, the hormone your body uses to regulate the sleep-wake cycle, and the complex carbs in oats release glucose slowly throughout the night, giving your body a steady source of energy without spikes or crashes. That last point is important. Many people wake up between 2 timed and 4 a.m., not because of noise or nightmares, but because their blood sugar drops. When your body senses low energy, it panics and triggers a stress response. That's what wakes you up. Oatmeal helps prevent that by keeping your glucose levels stable all night. There's more. Oats also contain avenin, a unique compound with gentle sedative properties. It won't knock you out or leave you groggy, but it does help quiet mental chatter and reduce overstimulation. So how should you prepare your bedtime oatmeal? Try this. In warm almond or oat milk, cook half a cup of rolled oats. Add a sprinkle of cinnamon and a handful of walnuts or almonds. This combo not only tastes amazing, it enhances blood sugar control and promotes calm. Or, if you prefer something lighter, blend a banana with plant-based milk and a teaspoon of ground oats into a bedtime smoothie. It's easy to digest and soothing. Bonus. Research shows that people who eat oats regularly spend more time in deep sleep, the kind of sleep that truly repairs your body and clears your mind. Even if your total sleep hours remain the same, you'll wake up sharper, happier, and more focused. So why not take your morning oats and make them part of your nighttime routine? Bonus, walnuts, the brain's favorite. Bedtime. Snack. You've probably heard that walnuts are good for your heart, but did you know they're also one of the best foods for sleep? These mild, crunchy little nuts are packed with a unique combination of nutrients that directly support your brain and nervous system. Walnuts are rich in omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, which your body cannot produce on its own, but needs to create melatonin, your master sleep hormone. Your brain uses these healthy fats as raw material to naturally produce melatonin. Just 4 or 5 walnuts before bed can help your body not only fall asleep, but stay asleep, and there's more. Walnuts are a good source of magnesium, which helps lower blood pressure and relax muscles, creating the perfect physical state for sleep. Even more remarkable, walnuts contain natural melatonin. That means your body doesn't need to convert anything. It's ready to use. If you find yourself waking up multiple times during the night for no clear reason, you might have low melatonin. Walnuts can help replenish it and keep it stable throughout the night. Let's look at a real example. Martin, a 67-year-old man, used to wake up 2 or 3 times every night. After he started eating a handful of walnuts with dinner, his sleep became deeper, and when he did wake up, he found it easier to fall back asleep. Want to boost the benefits? Soak the walnuts in water for 4 hours before eating. This removes compounds that can interfere with nutrient absorption even better. Eat them with a fruit like banana or kiwi. The carbs help carry tryptophan, found in walnuts, across the blood-brain barrier, where it can be turned into serotonin and melatonin. Try this combo: a few soaked walnuts and some kiwi slices 1 hour before bed. They may look small, but walnuts are one of the most powerful natural tools for helping your brain return to its natural rhythm. so you wake up energized, clear-headed, and ready for a better day.